welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niffy. So I know I haven't filmed a video on my channel for quite some time. I've kind of been a bit busy and I had like other commitments that were weighing me down, so I haven't had time to make a video. Now I've just found some time to film something for you guys, and I feel like I should have done this a while ago. It was quite some time when the Animal Crossing and Colourpop collection came out. So it came out on the 28th of January and I managed to grab my hands on the full collection, and I was extremely lucky because it actually sold out in 10 minutes. So it comes in this big box here. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, but they're just smaller than I expected. Like I expect them to be bigger. It's just maybe the pictures on the website just depicted it like to be bigger. For some reason, like I was expecting the entire collection to like fill up the entire box, but it is smaller than before, and I feel like it was a bit more expensive for this collection especially. I don't know why, because past collections they're like not as expensive as this, they were like cheaper. In this full collection you get the True Friends palette. So you get all 4 palettes that are inspired by the Animal Crossing New Horizons villagers. So you take them all out. They're so tiny, but they're so cute. There's 4 different palettes here. So this first one is Nook Ints. So this is the Nook Ints palette, and this is inspired by Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy, and this is like, okay, so this is a pressed powder shade, and this is what it looks like inside. It has a mirror and the shades are here. So I believe there's at least 1 or 2 pressed glitters. So I know many people don't like pressed glitters because they're like considered not eye safe on the eye. So I feel like it's kind of expensive in a way if like you're not gonna be using the pressed glitter in the eyeshadow palette. So ultimately you might be just getting 2 to 3 shades per palette. And this palette is retailed for $12 US. Shade name for the first one is Yes Yes, and this one is Made in the Shade, and the pressed glitter is CEO, and the last shade is Water Landing. Do a few swatches of this and let you have a look. So I'm gonna swatch the Yes Yes and Made in the Shade and CEO and then Water Landing. I don't think I swatched them really well because I'm just gonna like lightly went into the palettes. This is how the swatches look like for the Ints palette. Next palette is What a Hoot. So this is inspired by the villagers of Bleffers and Celeste. This is what it looks like. This is so cute. Like I feel like I'll be using this the most because it's so versatile. So there's 1 pressed glitter in this. You can see this. The pressed glitter is Meteor Shower, and the shade is Celestial, and this glitter shade is Off a Flutter, and this matte shade is Who. So let's do a quick swatch. Of all of them. This is how they look like. You can see that like mostly there's 2 matte shades and there's 2 glitter shades in this palette. This is kind of like a warm, neutral type of palette, so I feel like it's a palette that you could actually use every day. The third palette that you get is the 5-Star Island. So this is inspired by Isabelle, and it has 4 shades. So the first shade is Isabelle. That's kind of like a glittery yellow pressed powder, and Island Tune, it's a matte pink. And then you get Island Designer, which is like a pressed glitter, and then you get Resident Rep, which is also a glitter as well. So in this one there's only like one matte shade and the rest are kind of like glitters, but the one that is a pressed glitter is Island Designer. So let's just do a quick swatch of this. So this one is Isabelle. Island Tune. Island Designer. And then Resident Rep. See these shades? So pretty. This is the Belle of the Ball, and this is inspired by Mabel and Abel. So you can see this palette is just like going on the purple theme, and there is one pressed glitter in here. So the Abel sister is a pressed glitter, and Taylor Tickets is like a glittery eyeshadow and custom design as well, and Serene Sable is a matte shade. So let's just do a quick swatch of each. So this is Abel sisters. I've just realised with all of these are so pigmented and they're like quite creamy for some reason. Like some of them are quite creamy. Taylor's Ticket. I'll do custom design. And Serene Sable. If I had to choose like between the four, like I can't really choose between what palette I like. They're just so pretty and they're so versatile, but I just wish like they didn't add pressed glitters and they stick with like more matte shades, because I feel like matte shades are just more easy to blend. Pressed glitters are not eye safe, so I feel like Colourpop should have just done matte shades and not pressed glitters, because I'm not really a fan of like pressed glitters. Like they're okay, but they're not something that I would want to use every single day, because I'm just scared like the glitter will just like fall out into my eyes and stuff like that, and it's really hard to get off as well. So what I also got is the pressed powder blush. So I got two blushes in the collection. So I got the Flower Power and the Flower Tender. So these blushes are inspired by the flowers in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I suspect, because the flowers are on the packaging. So this one is Flower Power, and this is more like a pinky blush, as you can see. So let's just do a swatch. See, it's quite pink. Like it's not. I didn't put enough pigment on here, but that's how it looks like. It's quite pinky. This is the Flower Tender. So this is more like a peachy undertone for this blush. Do a quick swatch of this. So these are the two blushes that are in this collection. So there's a pinky blush here, and this is a peachy blush here. So I kind of like both, but I feel like the one that I'll use the most is the peachy undertone, because I like blushes with a peachy undertone rather than the pink, because I feel like peachy undertones just look more natural on my skin than the pink one, but I would use the pink one as well. Included in the collection, I've got 3 sets of the mini lip tints. So they come in duos, and these lip tints are inspired by the fruits in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Is Pick Up the Bunch. So this is inspired by the coconut and pears in Animal Crossing. So you can see at the back it says coconut juice and incomparable. So I've heard that these tints smell like the fruits. This one is coconut juice. I'll take it out. Yeah, this one really smells like coconut. Like I can't go wrong with this. This actually smells like coconut. I'm just so surprised how they made each lip tint smell like what the fruit is. It's coconut juice. This is how it looks like over here. So it's kind of like a brownish undertone, but I'm not sure if that will look like on my lips if I actually tried it, because they're tints, so I'm not sure they're like really pigmented on the lips when I put them on. Next one is Fruit Roots, and this one has Peach Surprise and Orange Cutie. So this one has peach and orange essentially. So this one is Peach Surprise. Let's open this, smell it. Yeah, it smells like peaches. Oh my god. It's just that with Incomparable, like the pear inspired lip tint, I don't know, it just doesn't smell like pear. Maybe it's just me, but like these ones that I've just tried, they actually smell like the fruit. So this is, I forgot the name, Peach Surprise. Here, this is the swatch here. Has an orange undertone to this actually. It smells so nice, and they're actually quite moisturizing. Like I can see they're just kind of shiny, they're not matte, which is good. Here's Orange Cutie. Whoops, like I've just kind of opened it a bit too quick, so now like some of it just went onto the lid. Like you just have to be careful when you open it. I've just got a bit too excited. So this is Orange Cutie. This is the swatch here. It's kind of like a rosy pink shade to it. Yep, it smells like oranges. The last lip tint duo is Fruit Basket. So this one has Juicy Apple and Cherry Cherry. This one is Juicy Apple. Oh, I've done it again. Like, it always scrapes on the lid. I don't know why I keep doing that. So this is the swatch for Juicy Apple. It's kind of like so, it's like quite a bright pink with a tone to it. Like, I'm hoping it won't be so bright on my lips when I put it on. It smells just like apples. Is Cherry Cherry. So nice, but then it reminds me of those lollipops you get and they just smell like cherry. So this is Cherry Cherry House Swatches. It's kind of similar to this, but this is more red and this has like a slightly pink undertone to it. So I'm hoping they're not so bright because those are like the brightest ones in the order, because I purchased the full collection. Is you get free stickers with your order and they're so adorable. Like, I feel like I can just keep this forever and just never use it. I tend to use it. I'm just gonna keep it and leave it how it is. So what else I got in the collection is the Super Shock Shadow. So this is like a highlighter and this is called Blue Pop. I'm hoping it doesn't come broken because I actually haven't opened it. Like, so cute. It has like the leaf on it. Isn't broken. So this is the highlighter. Let's do a quick swatch of the highlighter. It's like so glittery. How the highlighter looks. It's super reflective. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like has a gold undertone a little bit, but it's not really like in your face gold highlighter. It's like a wearable one. Doesn't really look golden here, but it looks gold to me. It's quite pigmented, it's quite creamy, the actual highlighter. Item in the collection is Billionaire. So this is inspired by the bells or money bags that you get in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If any of you actually play Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch, so this is what it looks like. It's literally just like a also, I'm not entirely sure how to use a glitter gel or when I would actually be able to use the glitter gel. This is how it looks like. I'm not going to dip my hands in there, but you can see how beautiful it is, like just pot of gold. this really reflects like the money bags that you get in Animal Crossing. But I'm hoping I can find an opportunity to use this, because I don't know when I'll be able to use this or fit a time to use this glitter gel. I'm gonna like try out all of the 4 eyeshadow palettes and do a different look on each of my eyes. So I'm gonna use 4 of the palettes. So I'm gonna use one eyeshadow palette on one of my eye and another eyeshadow palette on the other side of my eye. I'm gonna be using What a Hoot on the left side of my eye. So this is the palettes. I've already showed swatches earlier on my video, what the swatches look like. Do a simple eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna make a disclaimer that like I'm not really good at makeup whatsoever, but like I'm just gonna try my best to recreate a look. I've just finished recreating a look on my left side using What a Hoot, and so I've used all 4 shades. So I used Celeste as the base colour for my eyes, and then I used Who for the corner of my eyes, and I tried to blend it out because I realised I picked up way too much pigment on it, and I kind of forgot it was really pigmented, so I picked up way too much, so it took some time to blend out, but I'm not entirely sure if it's blended out. But yeah, I've used all a flutter on the crease of my eyes, and then I used Meteor Shower, which is a pressed glitter, so I didn't want this on my crease, so I put it in the inner corners of my eyes. You can see it's in the inner corners. I'm not entirely sure if it actually shows up, but it's actually there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use the 5-star island, and I'm gonna use it on my right side. I'm gonna recreate a look with this palette. Looks like with using 5-star island. on the right side of my eyes. I'm going to use one of each blush on each side of my cheek. So I'm going to use the Flower Tender side, and I'm going to use the Flower Power on my right side. So I'm just going to get a brush and brush that on. This is how it looks like on my cheek. So you can actually build up the actual blush if you want it to be a bit more strong. So I just kind of built it up because it didn't really show when I just did like the first one, when I put on my face firstly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and then use the Flower Tender on the left side of my face. Upside down. So way too much on there, and I should have got a better brush. So this is how the Flower Tender looks on the left side, and this is Flower Power on the right side. To put the highlighter on both sides of my face, so I need to get a highlighting brush. Just put a little bit on. Highlighter on my face. See how the highlighter looks on my face. I'll do the other side. It gives like a bit of a glow on my cheeks area as well. So this is how it looks right now. So one side I've used Water Cute, and then I used Flower Tender as a blush and the highlighter, and I've used 5 Star Island on my right eye, and I've also put the Flower Power blush on here, and I've also used the highlighter on the side. So in terms of the 5 Star Island, I've used all the colours in the palette. So I've used Island Tune for the base of my eyes, and then I use Resident Rep as the colour for the corner of my eyes, and then I use Isabelle on the crease of my eyes. So it comes like a glitter. This looks really yellow, but it doesn't come out yellow on your eyes. And then I put Island Designer in the inner corner of my eyes, and then I've just used Island Tune and a bit of Resident Rep in under my eyes as well. I'm gonna try and find which lip tint I want to use for both of these looks that are on my eyes. So I'm not entirely sure which one actually would go with the look. So I will just see what fruit I like the most and then go with it. So I'm thinking I want to go with apple and then see how that goes, because I'm not entirely sure if it would just be bright red. That on my lips. That's really red. It's really bright. Formula is quite moisturizing and it's not drying on the lips, luckily, because I have dry lips most of the time, so this is just perfect. So it looks really bright, but it kind of just like blends into the lips, like it's not overpowering. But you can also use another lip tint to kind of just blend out the colour so it doesn't look so bright, so you can just kind of like mute it down with other colours. So this is the look. So I'm going to be using 2 other palettes and do another look. So I'm going to be using Isabelle of the Ball and Nook Ints. So I'm going to try to do a look with these on each side of my face. Just going to do my eyeliner quickly, and I'm using this eyeliner that I got off from Yes Style, and it's really good because it's super thin. And so I'm just going to quickly do my eyeliner, but I need a mirror, and I'm going to quickly put on some lashes because I feel like this look is just not complete when you just don't have eyeliner and lashes. So my eyeliner is actually done, using the Ardell Extension FX lashes, and these are a decal. So I really like these lashes because it feels like I'm wearing extensions, except I'm not getting eyelash extensions done, so they look really natural on my eyes. This is the reason why I always buy Ardell, and I always buy the Extension FX line. So I always get the D curl, and I have another one here, and it's an L curl because they suit my eyes, because my eyes are like, they're kind of like slightly hooded, so these ones are just perfect for my eyes. And I've tried other eyelash brands and they don't really complement my eyes so much, so these ones are just perfect. So I've been restocking and making sure like I keep a good stash just in case like I need to use it. Lashes on, so I might be doing this off camera because I'm not really good at putting lashes on. So now that I've finished filming a look using the 5-Star Island and Water Hoop palette, so I'm going to use the 2 other palettes that I haven't used on my eyes to create a look. I'm going to use the Isabelle of the Ball palette and Nook Ints on my face. So I'm going to use one palette on one side of my eye and the other palette on the other side. The Isabelle of the Ball on the right side of my eyes and do a look. So I'm just going to take a brush and try and do a look with this. So this is how it looks like. There's quite a lot of like glittery shades in this one. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do a look of this because there's actually not a lot of matte eyeshadow. There's probably like only one, and most of them are shimmers and glitters in this palette. But I'm just going to try my best and try and create a look with this. Just done this eyeshadow look, so I've just used the Taylor's Ticket on the base of my eyes, and then I used Serene Sable for the outer corner of my eyes, and then I went with the Able Sisters glitter, so I had to use a concealer on the top of my eye so I can do like a crease so it shows more of the glitter on my eyes, because if I just put it on my eyes the glitter wouldn't pop so much on my eyes. And then I'm struggling where to put the custom design, but I think I could use it for a different look next time.
going to use a small brush and just put like some of the glitter in the corner of my eyes. But I think I could just use a highlighter instead. So now that this look is completed, I am going to go in and use the Nook Int palette. Look is completed. So I've used the Belle the Ball on the right side of my eye and Nook Int on my left side of my eye. So now I've completed two looks. They're kind of similar, it's just that I've done a cut crease look on both of my eyes, and that's how it looks like. So I'm gonna like do a simple eyeliner and I'm gonna put some lashes on. Then after that I'm gonna try out a different lip tint on my lips. So I'm gonna try out every lip tint on my lips and just show you guys how every lip tint looks. That is all completed. Going to use a lip tint. So I'm deciding to use every lip tint because I'm just going to show you what each lip tint looks like. I'm going to use the coconut juice lip tint. This is coconut juice. So the next shade I'm going to try from the Fruit Roots kit is Peach Surprise. This is how Peach Surprise looks like on my lips. I'm going to be trying the Orange Cutie lip tint. How the Orange Cutie lip tint looks on my lips. Kits that I'll be trying is the Fruit Basket, so they have Juicy Apple and Cherry Cherry. So I'll be trying the Cherry Cherry on my lips. So this is how the Cherry Cherry looks on my lips. The last shade I'll be trying is the Juicy Apple lip tint. Concludes my video, guys. So just let me know, out of the two looks that I did using the 4 palettes, which one did you like the best? And comment down below if you've managed to get your hands on the collection as well. Hope you guys like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so when I next post it you will be notified. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you on my next video.